What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is Monetary Recap. Is it bear hunting season? I mean, I know the Bulls don't want to talk about it. The Bulls are hurt. The Bulls are crying. They want to capitulate. They're done. They want to give up. Putin has thrown a wrench in the toolbox. Every kid in the sandbox is crying right now. I mean, let's dive into it, all right? I mean, let's not go overboard here. First thing I want to point everyone to is the M1 supply. I think everybody and their mother knows about the M1 supply now. I mean, if you haven't seen more TikToks on it, then, how to tie your shoelace, you must be living under a rock, because everywhere I go, everyone wants to talk about the M1 supply. And, I mean, who's to blame, right? If you look at it, I can't tell you another side of it, okay? I can't shovel you some horse doo-doo, right? I'll be honest. I don't know what's going to happen to us. We have... let me just keep in mind to you, right? Before we went haywire, I think this number is in billions, right? So this is, I think, $4 trillion, right? A month after, almost? In March. I'm wrong. In March to May, right? There was at least a 4x, in price, not even in price, in inflation. That is, who prints that much money? Nobody does. You have nothing to back it up. The government there's no monetary value out of this printing. We literally cut down some trees and said, you know what, we're gonna print some more money to help people out. We're gonna deflate the currency worse than the ruble. I mean, the ruble is utterly inflated, right? That, I mean, it may not get to that level, but we will see another recession very soon. I mean, it may not be tomorrow, it may not be the next year, it may not be 4 years from now, right? But we all learned in 2008 what happened when we thought we were all 100%. We saw what happened in the roaring 20s. When it's too good, it's the time to be worried, right? When everything seems a little too easy, we're putting a little bit too much money here, not everyone's working, people aren't spending the right amounts of money, people are staying at home still because of COVID. And I think it's really goodly described in SPY's recent price performance. I mean, we haven't seen these bearish months since 2021. That is just like, come on, this is a next level thing for us. We are not used to this level of bearishness. This is huge. This is every boomer's favorite stock. We've hit a low of almost 400 on SPY. Remember when everyone was like, are we gonna break 400 on SPY? I mean, now it's like, are we gonna bounce off 400? Like, see how quickly the scenario changes, how people change like on a dime. This is why you shouldn't listen to anyone but your own self. Your own gut, it will always be your best investor, all right? No one knows it better than you or an investment professional. This is not financial advice, but if I can give anybody any foresight, it would be do your own research, whether it be stocks, whether it be crypto, whether it be, I don't know, buying a house. Do your own research. You do not want to be buying any depreciating assets right now. You do not want to be buying a car. Houses is agreeable. You live in a house no matter what. Even if you're upside down in a house, you're still living in that house. If you ride it out, you will eventually come up above, right? So I'm not going to give my advice on that, but I will be honest about SPY. I don't know where the next support is going to come. We may see a relief rally to 440 maybe, back up here again. But if we get rejected, I mean, this is like a small little double top. These are 2 weekly candles. Obviously, this is the tip of it, but it's not good. It's not good. These are not lower lows. These are lower lows. These are not higher lows. My apologies. And I mean, let's see. Yeah, I mean, our volume's kind of bled off since the all-time high. We had a nice volume there. I mean, it was lower, but ever since the 24th of January, there has not been a lot of money flowing into the S&P. It's really been dire. I think a lot of people are hurting. Especially the hedge funds, they were very long. I think people have been long since March 2020 because they thought, this is the black swan event. We'll never see anything. We won't have to worry for the next 10 years. We'll just buy a leap and, I'm an investing professional, but that's not how the game works. Nothing ever goes the way we want it to do. And I truly think that we could break into the 400s, high 390s. I think farthest I'd say is, we'd pull back to at least around here. It would seem, so we'd bounce off 400, and maybe, if we break below 400, we're going to 370. I think that's kind of common sense. So this has been Monetary Recap, guys. I hope everyone's making money. Have a nice day, and like, comment, and subscribe.